Okay, well, excuse the weird lighting. It's the best we got. I have this wagon here that I'm going to go through. Now, a bunch of fishing bottles that I made. For now, I'm going to go ahead and keep those. I don't necessarily need to really deal with them, but what we got in here. These spoons that have the round bottoms, and the wooden spoons. I was going to make a fire kit out of these, so I'm definitely going to keep those. This is a nice little something I got from some VA thing. It's a little container, and I use these for like toiletries and things like that when I go out in the field. But I'm going to keep that. There's a lamp, a little flashlight. I'm going to put that in the giveaway. What do we got here? Oh, this came from Disney. It's a Rainforest Cafe survival kit. It's kind of got a, I've done a video on it. It's got a little survival kit. I'm not going to get rid of that just because. What we got here? Fly ribbons and insect repellent towelettes. I'm going to keep those. A rain poncho. We'll keep that. Here's a skeeter beater. It's a candle. Some kind of mosquito repellent candle. We'll set that out and actually use that. Or get rid of it, I don't know. Some mosquito repellent coils. Keep it. Some bungee cords. I'm sure there'll be maybe need for that. I don't know, honestly. Oh, it's a belt. Got this from Hobby Lobby. You're gonna make a belt. Keep that. Some tree sap. Keep that. Ranger bead kits that I was making and giving out to people who were training with me. A couple corks used for all sorts of fun little things. We'll go ahead and throw those in there. Another bicycle flashlight thing, we'll throw that in giveaway. An interesting little knife. Kind of interesting, cool. And another one of those little flashlights. I don't even know if this works. We'll keep one. There we go. And that gets rid of that bag. Looks like wire. Yep, here we go. Okay, this is all kinds of wire, which I'm going to keep. But this is one of these scrunchies that you get anywhere. I think this probably came from the Dollar Tree. But if you unravel it, it creates this really long tube of netting. There we go, just like that. See? Now what I do is when I run a ridge line for camp, I put this on the ridge line so that it can run along the ridge line. And then when I want to roll up my tent, or at least the top of the tent or whatever, especially if I'm using a hammock, then I can run a ridge line across the hammock, and the ridge line will run through this, like this. And we'll just go ahead and demonstrate, just like this. So if my arm is the ridge line, and then I can put a tent or a tarp over the top of my hammock. And what happens is when I want the tarp to be off of my hammock, I roll it up, and then I roll it so that it's around the ridge line, and then I just pull this over it, and this holds my tarp up so that it doesn't interfere with my hammock and everything. And when I want the tarp to come back down to make a roof, then I simply unravel it, and then the tarp comes off, and there it is. So that's what that is. We will keep that, and I will place that back in with the wire there, because I don't want it getting tore up. And we're going to keep all of that. Here's another item I'm absolutely going to keep. This is A&W root beer. Came with some A&W root beer. I got this several years ago, and it's a plastic container. Yeah, unscrew it here and then fill it with liquid, which had root beer in it, but you know, keep it for water or whatever. And then it's a little container to store. I don't know how much. I can't really see. I don't know what the size is, how much it holds.
It was supposed to be almost a gallon, I thought.
Said it was almost a gallon. There's a, yeah, right there. It's marked 1 gallon right here. So at this level is 1 gallon, and then this level is, I guess, a half a gallon. I can't really read it. It's kind of, lighting's weird in here, and I can't see it on my glasses, reading glasses. But anyway, this looks like a half gallon mark, and this is a gallon mark right here. So anyway, I'm absolutely keeping that. I love that thing. Let's see here. I have a watertight PVC dry bag from, I don't know, is this UTS or UST? It'd be US, I get, yeah, the ultimate survival gear. I'm not sure which way it goes, but anyway, it's a 20-liter watertight container. For now, I'm gonna keep that. Let's see here. A map container. I'm absolutely keeping that. I have, here's my Ranger beads right here. A little description of how to work my beads, and so I'll use this as a waterproof container for my maps and things of that nature. That I'm keeping absolutely. Let's see here. I have a bright white LED lantern, batteries included. This thing is pretty awesome. I've got plenty of lamps. I'm going to throw this in the giveaway box. Alright, now, when I was going through the storage unit the first time and throwing stuff away, I had a bunch of these snare kits that I had made, and I threw away all of them, and then I felt bad about not at least keeping one. So this is the one that I kept, so I'm gonna keep that. Probably one of the best gifts ever given to me by any person ever is this mosquito net that was given to me by my daughter. And that is absolutely staying with me. Here's a bunch of extendable, like, camping forks. Yeah, right like this here, see, and then they just boom boom, and you can cook things over the fire. Anyway, I got, looks like there's a few of them in there. I really don't know how many of them there are. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like there's 5 of them in there. And there looks like there'd be a couple spoons or something else down in there. This is absolutely keep. Here's a nice little rag. I really don't know why I have this. I have never used it. I mean, it could be useful, but just throw it away. Shovel, absolutely keeping that. She booed me. And here's another extendable, nice little fork for the fire. Absolutely keeping that. Alright, well, let's see here. A couple years ago, I found this 8-inch pot holder, which basically just sticks like, and it holds a plant. It's a planter, pot planter type thing, as you can maybe see. There we go. So, but I got it so that I could stick this in the ground over a fire and then stick a pan or something. So this is absolutely being kept. And here's another item that I have for basically the same thing. It holds an aluminum bottle, and then I can set fire right here and heat up water. Here is well, this looks like one of those hatchets, like a, let me see here. Yep. It's one of those hatchets like this one here I put in the giveaway. Now, I've used this one and it hurts my hands. I don't like using it if I don't have to, because it's just uncomfortable. I will keep it. Here's an absolute keep. Now, I use this not only for wood, but I also use this for hides and things to that nature. I've used this a lot. This will stay with me. Nice little piece of gear. Coffee filters and a couple straws with water filters. So here's another water filtering kit. We'll go ahead and keep that for now. Been looking for this. This is my aluminum tape. I need to fix one of my ovens, so I'm going to go ahead and take this out to the front room where my oven is at, so that I can fix one of my my ovens. All right, let's see. Found a piece of PVC. So I don't know. I'm sure I had purpose for this. I have absolutely no idea what I would even. I don't know. I'm going to see if somebody can use it. If not, I'm just going to toss it. But some shrink wrap. I think I might try a little shrink wrap shelter this year. So we're going to go ahead and keep that. I have one of these pans. I think this came from the Dollar Tree. But these things are fantastic in ovens and things to that nature. I'm going to keep that. Now, I also have a bunch of bicycle spokes, and I'm gonna make darts out of these. I got a decent amount of them here. Normally at this point I would just throw these away, but I do actually have a real purpose for these that I want to actually do. I'm gonna turn these into darts, so we're gonna keep that. Oh, there's another piece of metal, a metal tube that I use to breathe fire into campfires. Gonna keep that. Looks like I got some more shrink wrap. These three things of shrink wrap will go with this shrink wrap. I'm gonna make a shrink wrap. I'm definitely gonna make some sort of shrink wrap shelter this year, just for shits and giggles. Here's the aluminum bottle that I was telling you about, with this here, and you guys have seen me use this. I've used it tons of times. I got this from the Goodwill. I don't know what it originally is intended for. Don't really care. Maybe it's, I don't know, but it looks like maybe a banana, one of those things you hang bananas on, or I don't know. But this sits here like this, and then it just dangles here. And what I do is I dig a hole underneath this, and then I set my fire right here, so this heats that up. So that's what that's for. Oh, here's some traps. Here's some little wooden traps that I built. I love this trap. It's a nice little V-stick trap. I got 3 of these that I could just set up. So I'm going to go ahead I believe everything that I need to set these traps are all right here. That's all I need. So I'm going to go ahead and keep those. Some PVC primer and cement. I definitely going to keep this, but I don't want to leave it with my outdoorsy stuff. I'm going to put it with my tools and things like that. So I'm going to do that, get this set up elsewhere, and I'll get right back with you here in a second. Yeah, that was quick, wasn't it? All right. Okay, yeah. Here we go. An ice cream tub. Got a little hole cut in it. And then I've got some mule tape. A few years ago, I was driving down the road and I saw one of those big wooden, well, not huge, but it was decent sized wooden wheels that had mule tape on it. That apparently had fell off the back of a truck or something. But it was in a ditch out in the country. So I went ahead and stopped and picked it up. And this was what it was. It was this 1,800-pound mule tape. So I am absolutely not getting rid of this. So I rolled it up, stuck it in this thing here, and now I have a little thing. I can just pull it out when I want it and cut it and all that fun stuff. Let's see here. Alright, so here's some rivets. I was working on something. I think it was a metal oven that I was working on, and I wanted to rivet it together. So I went ahead and got a rivet kit, and here's some of the rivets. I don't know where the rest of the kit is at this point, but I'll either find it or I won't. But I'm keeping that. Another one of those rags. These are nice. They came from the Dollar Tree. I should keep at least one. You never know when I might need it. There we go. What have we got here? Fishing gear. Here's a super small pair of pliers. Look at that. Okay. Some hooks. Okay. Down there is some eyeballs. Yeah, this is part of a fishing kit. Yeah. Where I was making these fishing lures out of aluminum cans. So we're going to go ahead and keep that. This is part of that kit. Again, where the rest of it is, I have no idea. Some PVC. Again, maybe I was going to make a slingshot. I think it was a slingshot. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know. We'll toss that over there, see if anybody needs any PVC. Ah, there's the rest of the rivet kit right here. So we'll keep that. It still hasn't been opened yet. I don't know if I want to keep it in case I need to make something with rivets. I don't know. Here's some oil lamp wicks. We'll keep those. I may have to take them out of the package, but some handmade wax match candles. There we go. Just dip a candle in, dip a match in some wax. Get some paper or toilet paper or napkins or whatever you can find. Dip it into wax. Roll it up over the match, and bingo bango. Then you light the match, and then these things burn for like 5 minutes or something like that. It's really nice. So I made a handful of those. You know what? I think I've got some of these elsewhere. I'm going to go ahead and throw those in the giveaway. Uh-oh. That's not good. Torch fuel, and it's leaked. There's two more. I'll find it. And here's some canned heat. There's 2 cans of this canned heat stuff. Nice little pouch. Kind of cool looking. I'm going to keep that. Here is a vinyl poncho. Got this at a rummage sale for $1. Sticker's still on it. I don't think I've ever even taken this out of the package. We'll go ahead and keep it just in case. What do we got here? 6-pack can cooler. Oh, it's a tube. It's a tube that goes on your back that holds 6 aluminum cans. One of the kids got this for me for a Christmas present. I'm going to go ahead and keep it. A cutting board. Always nice to have. There's a nice little knife sharpener. There's a knife sharpener up here. I don't even know if it really works well, but I could always use at least one cutting board out in the field. Here's a fly fishing kit that I accumulated over time. Or just a regular, just a fishing kit with, you know, I mean, you can make flies or whatever. I'm going to go ahead and keep that. And it looks like there's some skewers, metal skewers. These things are wonderful and nice, and it's got plenty of uses. We'll go ahead and throw those here. And it's a little bit, here's a nail spike. You know, I'm not even going to mess with that. And here's these little dinky ones. These are aluminum. Again, I could keep them for the aluminum, melt them down and make something out of them. They're also tent spikes and things of that nature. But you know what? I'm just not even going to deal with it. I am going to keep this one though. This is a nice big one. A little bit here, a little bit there. I don't even know what this is. I'm guessing it's a poncho. Yeah, it's one of those crappy plastic ponchos. Throw that away.
Wow.
Here is a camping fuel kit, cooking kit. I won this on a YouTube channel years and years ago. I mean, a long time ago. And there it is. This thing is wonderful. I've used it several times.
We actually used that while we were on our adventure several times.
We used it when we were in the adventure.
That's how we cooked in the van.
What we were cooking in the van. We would sit in the driver's seat and passenger seat, and right in the middle I would set this up. And I've got 2 things of fuel.
And because I was a nervous Minnie, you would hold that to make sure it didn't tip over, and I would hold the pan to make sure the pan didn't.
Yep. So I'm going to keep that, absolutely. Let's see here. All right, here's some cards.
Are you going to divide this into like multiple videos? Because this is going to be...
It might. I don't know. Yeah, it's going to be like a
4-hour-long video.
4-hour-long video. It's going to be a long video. It's going to be several videos. Here's some cards I got when I went to the Indiana trapping class that I went to. They gave us these little cards that have pictures of animals and things. I don't want to get rid of those. I'm going to keep those. Let's see here. Ah, yes. A 2-in-1 nail set. So it basically just has a little spike on this end and a little spike on that end. And you can turn it whichever side you want and use a hammer to, yeah. So anyway, that's what I've got it for, is to either holes or notches or things like that. I'm not getting rid of that.
Hey, get rid of that.
No. A little pouch, and I think this has got like a trap set. Yeah, little mouse traps in it. Couple little mouse traps and some cordage. I'm going to go ahead and keep it just because I have a hard time getting rid of anything, really. Here's a couple more. Here's a pouch, another one of those from Tokoroa Bushcraft. What do we got in here? Let's see here. Piece of wax. And it looks like another couple pieces of wax. Yes. These he sent me. These were actually in there. It's just some wax for camping and...
Is he the one that sent us the whole big box of stuff and had all those oils?
Yeah.
That chapstick, all that stuff in it? Yeah.
You want one of his bags?
No, thank you.
No? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and keep the... I'm not going to keep the wax anymore. I mean, yeah, there's plenty of uses for it, but make me feel better I get rid of something. Yes. So here's a little pouch that has arrowheads in it. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Little arrowheads. I actually plan on... I didn't make these, by the way. As a matter of fact, I purchased these at a gift shop in Deadwood, South Dakota, maybe.
Oh, good Lord, there's still freaking cookies in there. Let's go back out to the kitchen.
So anyway, I'm going to keep these because I'm actually going to use them. We're going to go ahead and keep them in this bag, and then we're going to place them inside this Tokoroa bag. And we're going to set that in there. I'm surprised that I've had them for many, many years and they're still not chipped or broke or anything.
Yeah.
There's another pack of those cards. I'm going to go ahead and keep those. All right. Oh, this is a fishing kit. This is one of those emergency fishing kits. Everything's stuffed inside the PVC pipe. And then here's a little handle, a grip, and here's some cordage to use for fishing. This is a complete fishing kit.
Okay,
I'm going to go ahead and keep that.
Love you too. Okay.
A little hammer. Always use a little hammer. This is supposed to come with a little
Has a little bowl in it.
bowl or something, but it's a nice little scraper, and I'm going to keep that. It's a grater, yeah. I love these things. These things are freaking cool. See if I can remember how to work it. There it goes. So this opens up, and it's a hand crank flashlight.
And the problem is it doesn't. I'm not as impressed with them as he is.
Well, it once you get them going, they actually do work really well. But you gotta. This hasn't been cranked in forever. But anyway, I love these little hand crank. I've got 4 or 5 of them somewhere. I'll keep that one. If I find another one, I'll go ahead and toss it in the giveaway pile. Here's that other. There's a piece of PVC pipe that goes right like that. I'm telling you, I thought
that was part of your camper thingy.
I think I was going to make a slingshot out of this.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not sure. Anyway,
it's in the maybe pile.
It's in the I don't know what the hell. Yeah, there's its batteries are about dead on this thing, and I don't need it anyway. Here's another little flashlight. I don't know. Does this thing even work?
It did. We used it in the van.
We used this in the van?
It's either took the batteries out or the batteries have finally gone dead.
Well, there's batteries in it, but
well, they're dead.
They're dead, and you know, to be totally honest, I don't want to screw with it. We have another crappy rain poncho. These things are horrible. I don't like them.
Yeah, they're awful.
Trash. Here is a Coleman emergency blanket. I'm absolutely going to keep that. Yeah.
Gotta keep that one.
Again, here's these bones I was going to make knives out of. I don't know, did I toss the other ones away? I'm not 100% sure.
Yes, you got those at the Dollar Tree, by the way.
Yeah,
I don't see them in here if you did.
Alright, well, you know what? I'm going to leave this out. And I'm going to shape this into a knife soon, or I'm just going to throw it away. What do I got here? Oh, a drop cloth. Here's a drop cloth. Again, it's really thin stuff. I was using these early on to make like shelters and things like that. Do you have any need for this? No, I don't either. Yeah, I'll just throw it away. I love these things. Here, look at it. This is a dog bowl. Oh, it still has water in it. Good Lord.
Nice.
Nope, that's the fuel that leaked out of there.
Ah, and you just flipped it all over
I
the
just
floor.
flipped it all over my pants.
Way to go, Idaho.
Anyway, there's fuel in there.
That needs to go into the get washed pile.
Yeah, this can you?
Don't you throw that at me. I don't want that smell on me. Don't.
Anyway, I gotta go wash that. Here's a little.
Hands, 'cause it's all over
here's a
your
little
hands.
cup. These things are fantastic.
You need to pause for the cause because you're getting it everywhere.
All right, I gotta pause for the cause. I gotta go clean that. Let's get this all. Anyway, these cups. Remember where we got these?
Walmart.
Walmart. Okay, yeah. These are cool. I'm gonna keep that. All right, I gotta go clean this
They're
up. I'll
only
get right
like
back with
$2 a
you.
piece.
All right, let's see here. Let's continue. Here's some charcoal. Charcoal is always good to have. I'm not going to throw that away. A nice little trowel. Again, fantastic little.
You have a shovel.
Yeah, I know, but
You have a shovel.
I don't have a little trowel. So
You want to get it down to one pack or brush.
I know, I'm working on it a little bit at a time.
Okay.
All right. Here's a survival kit that I created a long time ago.
Those little containers are the best little containers
Yeah.
from the Dollar Tree.
This, okay. So there's a lot of crap in here, and I'm sure I've done a video on it, but I'm going to throw this in the giveaway pile.
Good idea.
I made 5 or 6 or 10 or 100 of these things. Anyway, giveaway pile. Let's see, what do you call this thing? It's a measuring tape.
Tape measure.
Tape measure. Yeah, I'm going to keep that. Here's a cool little. I don't know what this
I
intent.
think it's an apple core.
An apple core.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Yeah.
Uh-oh.
It's kind of wobbly. I'm gonna put this in the kitchen because I got apples I want to core.
It's wibbly wobbly.
It's wibbly wobbly. I was actually
Directional, stay out of the
okay.
way.
I was actually using this for some kind. I don't know what I was doing. Using it for something.
Ow, my boot.
Zip ties. Can't get. Well, I don't need these fucking things. They're horrible. Throw them in trash.
Nice.
All right. Here is a map kit, or
Another
part of a
one?
map kit. Oh yeah, I got tons of map kits.
You need to have them all consolidated into one.
I know. Bunch of map kits. This is gonna stay. This thing is a survival kit that I won on YouTube
Again, years ago.
8, 10, 12 years ago. I mean, seriously, it's been a
It's not
long
been
time.
12 years.
Well, it's
Probably
been
6 years or so.
Anyway, I'll be honest, I can't even remember who I won this from. There is tons of shit in here. I mean, tons of it. There's actually, apparently he made a knife out of a hand file, and it's in here too. But it is a complete survival kit. I've played with it. I've opened it up. I've done a video on it. I've never taken it out and actually used it for survival. And I probably won't, but I have, well, let's be honest, I probably won't. But I love this kit. I'm not going to get rid of it at this point. I'm gonna keep it. If at any point I ever decide to get rid of it, I'll just re-gift it to somebody. So right now it's going to stay with me, but it may get thrown into the giveaway pile at some point. Not that I'm disrespecting the person that made it and gave it to me. It's just that I've got so much stuff.
Well, and it'd be nice if it was actually used.
Yeah, and I will honestly, truly, I will never use it. And maybe somebody else possibly could at some point. I don't know.
Might find joy with it.
So yes. I love this thing. I appreciate having it, and like I've said, I've had this for at least 5 years, if not more.
Probably more.
Could be twice that long. I'm really not 100% sure.
Has YouTube been around 10 years?
Oh yeah, my channel's been up for 11.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, I'm going to keep this right now more for sentimental value, to be totally honest. If anybody truly wants me to go through this, if they're looking for a kit they would really use, maybe I'll do a video on it for everybody, and if somebody really truly would actually use it instead of just keeping it as a sentimental item, let me know. But right now I'm just keeping this as a sentimental item. Let's see here. Oh yeah, well, I was going through this phase and I bought all these seal gear.
Oh yeah,
2.5 liter water bags. Yeah, I love these things. I'm gonna keep that. I love those. Those things have 1,000,000,001 uses. I actually did it.
Carries his camera gear in right now.
Yeah, my camera gear. Some of my camera gear is in that. I actually did a test of them. They came from the Dollar Tree. And what I did was I stuck some toilet paper, an entire roll of toilet paper in it, sealed it up, and then I stuck it in the shower for like an hour and a half.
With the shower
running on it for an hour and a half. Dried it all off, the outside of it off, opened it up, pulled the toilet paper out.
Dry as a bone.
Dry as a bone. So super fantastic
That's
gear.
back when they were $1 too,
Yeah,
not $1.25.
Again, oh, here we go. Let's see. This is a military operation care package. Let me look and see if this has actually got in it what it came with, or whether I put some. Nope. This is what it came with, I think.
No, the wipes didn't.
Well, I put the baby wipes in there, but this is a care kit. It's got some hand body lotion, shampoo, shaving cream, toothbrush, toothpaste. Let's see here. Some suntan lotion.
Okay. Pause.
Oh, gotta pause. Hold on. All right, so we got that taken care of. Yeah, this is just some kind of military. It's not military issued, but it's given to vets and stuff. It's a toiletry kit, so I'm gonna keep that.
That was the first aid kit.
No, it's a toiletry kit. Here's a bag I made, and inside that bag are 2 pairs of moccasins that I made. I made these out of a deer hide that I worked, and I made these.
That the pine or the cactus stems in Wyoming went straight through.
Yeah, the cactus went right through these. And then these I made, I don't know, last year or the year before, something like that. These are nice little moccasins that I made out of some suede leather that I had. And I just stuck them in this bag just to keep them. So I'm going to go ahead and just keep these just for shits and giggles. Another aluminum water bottle. So, and also one of these were leaking, and I had to clean that container and everything, and so I found some charcoal. There's some more charcoal in here somewhere I need to find and put in this bigger container. But I went ahead and took the one that was leaking and dumped into the charcoal so that it absorbs all that fuel. And there's some more charcoal I need to find to do the same thing. I like to infuse my charcoal with lighter fluid or flammables, yeah, so that it's easier to use. Let's see here. I have a shower curtain liner. Again, I've been using these as tarp tents and things to that nature. Especially early on when I first started training, I was using these things here because I couldn't really afford anything else. But I don't have any need for this. No, trash. Here's one of those seal gear bags that's out of its package.
Show them the one that's in the package so maybe.
I already did.
Oh, I mean, so they remember what you're talking
So
about.
yeah, this little package here. Here's one of those little gear things. I kept some toilet paper in this out in the field one time. Keep it dry, and it worked just fine.
Well, you told them about the shower thing where you did the shower test on it too.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I actually put toilet paper in one of these and had them hanging out on a tree out in the woods when I was.
He field tested it.
Yeah, and it did just fine too. So let's see here. Oh, a little baggie of Buffalo Wild Wing wet wipes. And hold on a second.
He loves collecting those things.
Yeah, here's more.
He's got a few.
He's got a few.
And we don't eat there that often anymore.
Well, a lot of these come from Kentucky Fried Chicken. Anyway, any chance I get to collect things like this, I do. And I love, what was that movie again?
Hold on. The Book of Eli.
The Book of Eli. Yeah, I love that movie. Apocalyptic thing, you know, type stuff. And he actually uses these wet wipes as trading to have things done for him and stuff. He used these wet wipes.
Have things done for him, for food.
Yeah. Here's a lid to a
bucket.
A bucket, and I
don't even see a bucket.
I don't know where the hell the bucket's at. I'll just leave that over there just in case. Here's a Kokomo brick.
Because there's more than corn in Kokomo.
Yeah, we also got bricks. I'm going to go ahead and leave that sit over there. Those are actually kind of worth a little bit of money, I guess. Not a lot, I wouldn't think, but they are worth a little bit of money. I don't know why it's in here. Let's see, some spider wire. Love spider wire. Can't get rid of spider wire. Here is a survival reflective tent. I've never actually set this up. But it actually comes with the cordage and everything. So, here's the picture that it shows. I might actually do that this season. Here's another one of those nails that I use as tent pegs. And I'm not even going to mess with it. I think this is a survival kit. Yep, here's another one of these Altoid survival kits in a tin. Right now I'll just go ahead and keep that because I already gave one away. Let's see here. Here's a knife.
It's a poker.
Oh my gosh, it's got a little rust on it.
Oh no, I got silver.
Yeah, well, it's a Mora too. This is a Mora knife that actually got some rust on it. I'm gonna go ahead and fix that up. This knife here I made. It got some cordage on it. I'm not even sure what all. Anyway, PVC pipe. Here's the blade. I made that a long time ago. Just, I don't know, for no reason at all, just to be doing, I guess. I don't really have a reason for it. I don't know why I would keep it, to be totally honest, but heck, throw it away. Here's a knife. This is actually just for training martial arts stuff. I don't even know why it's in. Go ahead and put that up here. Put that with my training gear. Keeping that. More zip ties. You know what? I don't need those damn things. A buddy of mine on YouTube made me this. That's got plenty of uses. Some carabiners and rings. Here's a small eyeglasses kit. I'm going to go ahead and keep that. Oh, here's another one of those nails. Just throw that away. Several railroad spikes. Was using those for tent pegs, and I also have used these to put into trees to make a ladder. Spike these into trees so that I can climb the tree. I'm not going to throw those away right now. I'm getting pretty close to the end. Here's at least of that. Here's some more of those little. I'm just going to toss them out. I'm not going to worry about them. Try to move all this stuff down this way. Really close to the end here. Let's see here. Here's another little thing. I'm not sure what it's really intent for, but I put fuel on the bottom down here, or tea light candles in this little hole here, and I use this for pots to cook on. Absolutely keeping that. Here's a trap. It's a leg hold. one of my leg hold traps. And I have a bucket of those somewhere in one of those black and gold totes. I have an entire 5-gallon bucket full of metal traps. Nice pair of gloves. Look at these. These are still got the tags on them. I got these from a stand down as a military veterans military giveaway things where they give veterans, they used to give all veterans, now it's just mainly just homeless veterans. But pair of gloves, nice piece of suede leather type gloves. They're kind of tight on me. I don't know if I don't know. I mean, one more time here just to kind of get the feel for them. Yeah, they're kind of tight. I'm not 100% sure. You know what? I'm just going to give these away because I've got gloves and these are kind of tight on me, and I'm sure somebody else can use them. Bunch of Ranger bands I made. Try to get some of the air out of there. Condense that down a little bit. Ranger bands, love those things. Just a bicycle tube cut into smaller pieces. And here's another one of those handy chamois. Got one of those. I threw away one. I've kept one. I still have this one. I'm going to throw it in the giveaway. 2-pack waterproof pillow protectors. I've used these as waterproof containers. I'm not going to throw them away. I am going to put them in the giveaway. Here's an interesting, I got this from the Dollar Tree. It's a nice little, I think it's supposed to be a purse of some sort, but it's a cool little container, a little net container. I love this thing, so I'm going to keep it. Let's see here, a level. I had this so that I could try to keep my stuff out in the woods, kind of when I was building shelters, to keep it level, at least somewhat. I don't really care about perfection when I'm out there. I don't even care about close to perfection. I just want it to be usable. But I do have that, so I might as well keep it. Let's see here. What have we got? Oh, these gloves. I was actually looking for these things a couple days ago. These are massive mittens. Boom. Look at that. I love these things. There were some inserts for these somewhere. I'm not sure where they're at. Yeah, if I even have them anymore. I don't see them around here. But regardless, these are fantastic mittens. And I am going to keep those. Let's see here. Here's a little hook to hang on the... I was going to use this to hook on a tree. Again, tie this part to the tree and use it as a hook. But there's no reason for me to do that. I can just use cordage or whatever. I'm going to go ahead and hook this on a door here in the house, and it'll either get used or thrown away. Alright, got 2 bobbers. I'm going to keep those. This little trowel thing, I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to keep that. Some more wire cordage, just flexible tie that from the Dollar Tree. It's wire that's got rubbery plastic around it. I'm going to keep that. And this is part of a railroad that I was going to make a striker out of. I'm just going to throw that away. I mean, it's just a little thing, and I can find that anywhere if I decide I want to do that later. All right, we're getting close. A pair of needle nose pliers, got to keep those. Now these are tools for working on tires. I found these at a junk shop. I think I paid $0.25 for them or something like that. I can't remember. But I use these to make holes into wood when I'm out in the woods, to drill into wood to make holes and stuff like that. So I'm going to keep those. Here's a seal gear bag, but I don't know what's in it. I'll be honest. Camera gear. There's camera gear in here. Yeah, there's camera gear in this. Alright, so this is some extra camera gear. There's all kinds of stuff in here. I'm not even going to go through it, but I am going to keep it out and put it with my camera stuff. And lastly in this wagon is this bad boy right here. Now, I'm not 100% sure where the handle is. Maybe it's still in the storage shed. I'm not 100% sure, but this is the most important part of it. This is a axe head that was refurbished for me by a YouTuber, and I won this in a giveaway. I think they called this Phoenix or something like that. I can't remember. But this was an old axe head that they had refurbished, and then they were doing a giveaway, and I won this on a giveaway on YouTube. So this is going to stay absolutely with me, and hopefully I can find the axe handle that was actually made for this. If not, I can get another one, but I'm pretty sure it's in the storage unit somewhere. So anyways, we're gonna absolutely stop now. I've gone through like 2 or 3 totes and this wagon, so now I can collapse the wagon. Eventually we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more totes and a bunch of crap. So we're getting there. We're getting there. I think that'll be the end of this, the whole situation. Unless something really super exciting happens, or I find something really super cool. I'm not sure whether I'm going to do any more video unless you guys ask for it. If you guys ask for me to do more video of me going through all this crap, I will. I don't know if you guys want to watch it, but if you do want to watch it, I'll film it. So again, thank you guys for watching Bentley's Backwoods Bushcraft, and enjoy the outdoors, even if it's just your own backyard.